Hi, I'm Aya.
And I'm Rose.
And welcome to the Besties Club, a cozy little corner where we talk about friendships, life abroad.
And all the real stuff that comes with starting over somewhere new.
So grab a drink
Get comfy.
and hang out with us.
So let's talk about your culture shocks.
Yeah, this
I know.
is our episode 2. So for this episode, we're gonna talk about the culture shocks in the Netherlands. Yeah, guys. Cake person din kasi talaga ako. Ikaw, you're cutting sugar nga pala.
No?
Ako kasi just, I wanna cut but sarap eh.
Walang pa
Akala-
paminsan-minsan ko. Sorry. ASMR mukbang.
Mukbang.
Anyway, culture shock.
Mm-hmm. Well, we wanted to open this topic because I think I have a lot of things to discuss. Before I even remember when I came here, I was even making a list. I think I still have my old notebook there. It was just like journaling my experience. So first was, I remember the oldest here, you just call them by their name.
Yeah.
But unlike for us, you would address them like po and opo, like to give a sign of respect. But they don't
Yeah.
have that here. You call them by their name. Let's say Rose is 67 or 68. You call her Rose. And the grandchildren would also call her Oma and Opa. Sometimes just Oma and Opa, but also they would just call them sometimes by just their name, like, hey, Case or something.
But they do it in they do actually. Like for example, teachers.
Yeah.
They call them Meister, Yuffie for female teachers. But it's more like
For professionals?
yeah,
Mm.
in a professional setting. But
Yeah.
if it's like very social, then they usually just address each other in their
Mm.
first name.
Because I remember I wanted to address this grandma that I know.
Yeah.
So I called her Oma Wipke.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone corrected me now. No, it's Aya.
don't-
You can call her Wipke because it's not your
Ah,
grandma.
Okay.
So I was like,
they don't have to.
oh, okay. It's good to know because then next time I would
Mhm.
not call them Oma. That makes sense also because it's
Yeah.
not your Oma. So,
Yeah.
but in Filipinos, we would address them Lola Lola even though we
Yeah,
don't know
right?
them or if it's not related
Opo
to
and
us.
Oppo.
Yeah, that's the first one. Ikaw, naman.
Um, it wasn't much more. It's not like a Dutch culture shock, but European culture shock in general.
Hmm.
They're very precise with their time.
Oh, hindi pwede Filipino.
Yeah, no. Kung magmi-meet kayo, for example,
Kami lang ang Filipino.
may interview, for example. You have to be there or ang tawag dun? Hospital appointments, everything appointments. You have to be there exactly exactly at that time or the couple of minutes before.
Yeah. Or sometimes, even if you arrive early,
Yeah.
they will not let you in if you arrive
Mhm.
early. Let's say 15 minutes. No. They will ask you to wait until
Yeah.
your appointment. Like, let's say you have to be there at 1. They will just entertain you 1 exactly.
Sure. Everything is on time except sometimes the NS, the train. That's a conversation for another time, I think.
The delays are.
Yeah. But yeah, about time, which is good because also in regards to that, they like to make appointments months before. So you can't just make spontaneous plans like today
Ooh.
is Saturday, for example. Do you have time to go
That's
to the
true.
bar today? Oh no, I can. Maybe next month.
That's true. Everything here has to
They
be.
have to put it on
They have
the agenda.
They have agenda by written or by digital from their phone.
Mm-hmm.
And every plans, you have to tell them ahead of time, 2 weeks ahead, or at least 1 month ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they will not really entertain your requests or your invites.
Hindi
will
pwede
not.
spontaneous dito.
Unlike sa atin na parang, uy, tara, punta tayo, let's go somewhere.
Gusto ko mag-milk tea.
Mm.
Okay, let's go. Saan? No. can't.
Even if you're just gonna meet like this, like, just cozy at home, you have to make an appointment with them or you know.
Girl, alam mo ba, before, di ba, last week tayo let's meet again,
Mm.
next Saturday.
Oo.
Di ba?
Mm-mm.
Nasanay na.
That's true. Sobra dito, like, parang meron akong kinilala before na parang, oh, let's meet up like this, like that. And she's like, no, it's not in my schedule. I cannot come. Parang ganon. Parang,
Yeah.
oh,
But they're not being rude about it. It's just because that's how they do it here. So if they say like, no, I can't do it today,
there's a system, like,
yeah,
organized. Ganun.
don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's just how they are.
So that's the second one. That you cannot just make spontaneous activities.
Hmm.
Maybe some, we don't know. Maybe we cannot talk in general.
But how do you
but
feel about it? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, you have to schedule everything.
sometimes
It's
it's not
okay.
boring, but okay, I like to be organized. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you also want something fun.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun? Yung parang, oh, let's go here and there. Or like, let's
It's
say,
like the element of surprise, wala na nun, no?
oo,
Kasi, sometimes pag nag-ano kasi, like for me, personally, gusto ko yung spontaneous, gusto ko din yung may pinaplano talaga. Pero
mm
minsan pag pinaplano ko like months before, pag nandun ako sa date na yon,
yeah,
bigla ako nawawalan ng gana kasi I've been
true.
waited for so long or wala na yun nga, yung
Yeah,
element of surprise.
wala na
Parang,
excitement.
oh,
True.
natamad na ako.
Mm-mm. Or hindi lang siguro ako yung parang, okay, sometimes I would put agendas on my calendar,
Yeah.
but not everything. Sometimes, I want to do this, I want to do
Yeah.
that. It just pops in my mind and then, okay.
Yeah.
Like, one time I wanna, like, just go to a karaoke place, ganyan. Yayayain ko yung jowa ko, parang, oh, let's go.
Yeah.
But he's like, it was not planned today. That was not part of the plan today.
Mm.
So, I'm like, oh, okay. Alam mo yun, parang mapapaano ka na lang. Okay, fine.
Mhm.
So, yun. So, time, how to address the elderlies or how to give respect. What else? Culture shock, siguro yung,
Girl, let's talk about Dutch directness.
oh yes, that you will
Mm.
never, never. I think we can also be direct Filipinos, but not how they can
Hindi.
do it.
Kasi for us, I think for us Filipinos, ang galing natin sumegway.
That
Kung
we cannot,
parang, kung kumbaga,
we're worried about their feelings.
yeah.
Alam mo yun?
Kasi, so imbes na mag-directly na no, minsan, siguro next time ganito kasi ganito, ganyan.
Yeah, we have a lot of, like, flowery words that we
Mhm.
use to not make the person feel bad.
Yeah.
And to say no, or you cannot reject them in a
Mhm.
bad way. Ganun yung sa atin. Oo nga, no?
Actually, one time, nung, I think, umuwi ako 2023, gumawa yung tita ko ng something about tofu, tokwat baboy or something. Basta
Ooh,
dish
lekker.
yun. And hindi ko
Sarap,
siya, personally, I don't like tofu aside from taho. So
soya.
yun nga, sinabi ng tita ko noon, gusto mo ng ganito, gumawa ko ng tokwat baboy or whatever. Sabi ko, no. Diretso no.
Oo.
And hindi ko,
Na-adapt na natin.
hindi ko sinasadya na so, gumano siya sa akin. Wow, ang direct mo naman. Sabi niya ganun.
Parang no talaga.
Eh paano ba? No, ayoko nga kasi ayoko nga. Grabe ka naman, sabi ko niya. Tapos na-realize ko, hindi pala sila sanay.
Yeah.
That
I have to still
maybe I
accept.
could have just said hindi ko siya prefer kasi ayoko, hindi ko pa natatry. Pero
True.
I just said no because I thought I didn't want to try it. And yun yung medyo funny kasi sobrang shock si tita.
Oo. Actually, kahit ako minsan pag tatanong ng mama ko, oh, ganito, ganyan. Hindi na, ma.
Mhm.
Actually, meron pang hindi na. Alam mo yun, hindi lang hindi. Yung parang mapapaganda ko pa rin
Yeah.
yung pagkasabi. I would say it nicely still. But yeah, that's also really direct.
Yeah.
Sometimes, that's the first thing you would have a hard time to accept in the beginning when you arrived here. Like, people would say, no, you're not allowed, or no, you cannot do that. Oh, let me tell a story about when I came here, and then I didn't know how the buses work.
Mhm. Di
Diyos
ba yung
ko,
sasabi sa
girl,
akin?
I didn't even know what is Google Maps pa ganun-ganun. Kasi syempre sa Pinas, we have Waze,
Yeah, true.
yung app.
Yeah.
So, if we have to navigate something or we have to find a place to go, we don't have to go to Google Maps.
Yeah.
Nagtatanong-tanong tayo, we're gonna ask people,
Yeah.
like, where is this, where is
Yeah.
that? So, when I came here, My friend's like, "Oh, do Google Maps." So I was like, "Google Maps." Okay, but I didn't know how it works. I didn't know how to read
Yeah.
everything, where to stop,
Yeah.
which bus to take. Ganun, may ganun pala yung destination ng bus, ganyan. So nawawala-wala pa ako. I got lost once.
Mm-hmm.
I think I went home to The Hague from Amsterdam at 10 p.m. I came
Oh,
home
that's quite
really late.
late. Yeah.
Oo, I was alone. I was like in my backpack, and then I stopped in the wrong stop
Mm-hmm.
station. So I was like, oh shit, this is wrong. This is not where am I? It's really dark outside.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to go out because yeah, I pressed the button, stop button. So I have to go out, and then I was like, oh, the Google Map is
Yeah.
teaching me the wrong way, and then I had to walk all the way to another
Oh my
stop.
god.
So take another bus. I was really scared. And then until when I went to the next stop, I didn't know that you have to stand already on the spot where the bus is gonna open the door
Yeah.
just before the bus can arrive.
Yeah.
You have to already show them that's a
Dun
sign
sa
that
may front.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a sign to them that oh, I wanna go into
Go,
this bus, your
hindi siya
bus.
nag-stop.
No, he actually
Or
stopped because he had to let
ay
go
may
of
mag
the some of the
okay.
people inside. But then I was still sitting on the. So when he's about to close the door, I ran and then I go in. So the driver
Nagalit
got
siya.
mad at me. He got really mad at me. He's like, mevrouw. He was talking to me in Dutch, but I didn't. Of
Hindi mo
course, it
nag-get
was my
noon.
second week, first week,
Yeah.
so I couldn't understand. I was like, sorry, I speak English. Could you speak English? And then he said, yes. Could you please next time stand because I didn't know you have to go in. I was already closing the door,
Mm-hmm.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You were just still sitting, so he was telling that, and people were looking at me,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I was just so shocked that I couldn't
Yeah.
talk back. I
Yeah.
didn't say anything, and then I was like, okay, and then I shook my head, and then I just sat down, and then people were like this to me. I was like, okay,
What
there,
do you
that's
mean like
parang parang pabayaan ko na lang, just let it
too
go,
bad?
parang
Yeah,
ganon,
okay.
oh. So I was like, okay, that's my first direct
Mm-hmm.
experience from a Dutch. But it's good because there's a rule, that I don't know. So it's
Mm-hmm.
good that next
Mm-hmm.
time then I would follow.
You
It's
learn
just
from it.
yeah,
Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, girl.
yeah. I think I've learned it the hard way because I didn't know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I will not hold
Unlike sa
grudges
Pinas
about it.
kasi na ano, kung gusto mo bumaba para mano, ganun lang. Mas bababa ka, di ba?
Kung saan ka kasi pwede bumaba, para
Mm-hmm.
dyan, para
Eh dito
dito.
kasi hindi. You can just get out of the bus whenever you feel, just because it's closer to your house or whatever. So ayun, may bus stop lahat.
Specific bus
Yeah.
stops. If it's
We're,
further from you, then you have to walk.
we're gonna talk about it some other time.
Yeah,
Public transport.
yeah. We're gonna have a separate episode for that. What else your other culture shocks? So directness, time, and this perspective.
Mm, actually, yun lang din.
I think also just one tiny. It's not really a big thing, but they would enter houses with shoes on, and that's really normal.
Oh, yeah.
That's really normal. Unlike I think Asian, also just Japanese,
Yeah.
they would leave their slippers outside. They will not enter with the shoes
Yeah.
on. So yun din, isa din yun. It's not really a big culture shock, but something different that we don't
Mm-hmm.
have at home.
Culture shock, I think mostly about food.
Yeah,
Kasi they're more
also.
on potatoes. They're the potatoes kind of Europe,
Yeah, potato eaters.
not
It's at town
the.
hall. Yeah, cold food they eat
Mhm.
for breakfast and for lunch. For us, we eat warm food for lunch and
Every
dinner.
meal, actually, I
Oh
think.
yeah, also
We eat,
breakfast. Yeah, we
we
eat warm.
prefer warm meals, but in the Netherlands,
Or
yeah,
cold like
boterham.
sandwiches, broodje, yeah,
Mhm.
for lunch.
That one was very
That's a big culture shock for us. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
traumatizing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I had to like buy my own rice, a pack of rice.
Yeah.
Give me my rice, rice, rice. But it's also nice.
Yeah.
You know those their sandwiches. Those ricotta with cottage cheese and
It's not.
tomato.
It's
It's
fine.
lekker. Yeah.
But it's an acquired taste. It's an acquired ano tawag dun? It's an acquired
Yeah,
experience, I think.
yeah. I
Because
think you have to get used to it.
sa atin kasi talagang ano, ina-effort. Meals for us is very important. We eat as family.
Yes.
We eat together. But for them, it's more like, because I think the whole throughout the day, they use it. as work, work time.
Mm-hmm.
And they only, saka na lang sila nag-ano, parang nag-join as a family during dinner.
Yeah.
They actually prepare warm meal. And for us, it's different because kahit nasa school tayo or work, we eat together, di ba?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. At school, no? Yung
Mhm.
setting natin. Oh, nga.
Kahit sa work. Actually, ngayon na sa work ako, as much as possible, I wanna eat alone.
Yeah.
Because
Na-adapt mo na.
your break, you have a work break, so you would wanna distance yourself for a bit, just to have a moment for yourself. And it's nice because it's your free time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just the sense of togetherness. I think
Oh,
we're
yeah.
closer in that way. Filipinos are closer in that way than I guess most Europeans or
Yeah.
at least Dutch people. Yeah.
There's just a big psychology behind all the behaviors, and you will understand them more. Culture shocks is just more, it's not a negative thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
more of like, oh, bakit nila ginagawa to? Bakit sila ganito? Why are they like this? And what's the science behind it? You will figure it out. Like now, I would understand why they would eat the bread in
Mm-hmm.
the. I get it. They would have sometimes only 30 minutes break. So also the time, if it's efficient to just eat the bread or
While you're walking, you're
yeah.
eating it from the supermarket.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they would also like to do that, to walk on their break time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they would prefer to just have an alone time and still have their movements or steps
Yeah,
during break.
they're very active.
Yeah, let's say you have a work from home or like just a sitting down kind of job, then you would really prefer to have steps and movements. So on
Mm.
your break, instead of some other people would prefer just be on the phone and reels. But them, I
I
think,
prefer to be on the reels.
yeah,
At break time, you
yeah.
girl.
I think it
Mm.
depends of what kind of job you have
Yeah.
also. If you have a physical one, then you would rather sit down. But for those people who work in a corporate, then they would also just have some steps. Also because to
Fresh
free their
air.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also nice. They would also like to be active more.
So very active. I mean, if I try to compare myself to Dutch people, I'm very lazy.
Yeah, I think it's not
Girl,
a culture shock,
they
but it's
have
more like
sport, they have tennis. Kids, for example, at work, the kids have football Tuesday. Wednesday
yeah.
they have tennis. And then Thursday they have piano. Girl,
The
I get
thing is,
so tired just by looking at them, seeing their schedules. I'm like, are you not tired at all? Because it's too. I think it's too much.
it's not even sometimes part of their school
Mm-hmm.
syllabus courses.
It's just
It's
co-curricular. Like
just
the parents
the
pay for it.
parents
Yeah,
would love to put them on a sport or
them in
something
sports.
hobby that they would figure it
Yeah.
out themselves, which one they would like to pursue when they grow up. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that from my partner's mom that,
It's
oh,
such
I
a
let them.
luxury though. Huh?
Yeah, it's
Diba?
quite
Just
expensive.
because they have money for it. So
Like I would put my children to different kind of sports, then he can figure out which one he likes.
mm-hmm.
It's also nice,
Mm-hmm.
but also it talks.
Expensive
Yeah,
actually. But yeah, they're very active and I'm lazy.
yeah. I feel like sometimes I'm already lazy for this. Or no, when I went back home
Mm-hmm.
sa Pinas, like in Mandaluyong sa Manila, a lot of people are started running.
That's very nice.
And it's
Yeah.
very trendy thing now.
Nagtitrend din na din I think
Marathon.
couple of years ago yung biking.
Oh, cycling. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Sa
Biking.
labas or yung
I know
indoor?
because I have cousins who does it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and also, people are now doing Pilates. So I think,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, we're becoming more active in Pinas.
Yeah,
That's really good.
nice.
I think it's just us also. Or also, it's a fortune here to do something. Like Pilates class, how much?
Dito kasi, money runs the world.
Yeah.
Kung wala kang ganito, wala. Tambay lang
Actually,
sa bahay. Okay lang
yeah.
din. Okay din. Pero,
I
it's
think
very
in Pinas
limited.
it's cheap. That's why they could
Mm-hmm.
do more. I think there the like tennis and stuff. It's cheaper.
I know,
Kasi it's so
nagpipilates ka noon, di
expensive
ba?
eh. Oo, but the class is like 25 euro per
Per
per hour.
session.
Oo. Kasi
Oh.
for a subscription, let's say 10 classes, that's like 200 something na.
Oh, mahal na din yun. Oh,
Yeah.
200
Mm.
times
Mm.
67.
But I like it kasi I cannot lift. I
Yeah.
get dizzy. So I
Yeah.
don't know why. Pilates nakahiga ka lang, tapos ang ganda kasi
Yeah.
nag-stretch ka rin.
Is it like kind of yoga?
Yes, parang ganun yung core strengthening.
Hmm. I like yoga. Pero sa YouTube lang din.
True. Oh, yeah, they're very active. Well, a culture shock. More of like how they are.
Mm-hmm.
So we can also be
Kasi
active
for
too.
us, being active, it's more like a hobby for them, for us,
Oh yeah.
Filipinos at least. But for them, it's a way of life. Biking, for example, they use bike all the time to go to work, to go to the supermarket, just to.
That's a culture shock. That could be
Mhm.
a culture shock that they would do everything. Wherever they go, they would just ride a bike.
Biking, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Do you like biking? I hate biking. I hate it.
at first I didn't like it, but now I find it more convenient than taking, like a €2 bus
Yeah.
ride. Sometimes before I would
Girl,
take a
hate na hate
bus.
ko. Girl, kasi may asthma ako.
That's when you get
Hinihingal
tired.
ako. Like, although, nung au pair ko, nagba-backfits. Eh, yung backfits na yun, hindi siya electric.
Yeah.
So,
My bike is not electric. No.
imagine, 3 kids, 2 kids,
Yeah, that's
max,
heavy.
at least minimum,
That's
sa backfit.
intense. Yeah.
Girl, I can. Kaya
No.
nung natapos ako nag-au pair, sabi ko, hindi na ako mag-bike ever.
Yeah.
Pero
I think maybe electric.
I've been
You will
thinking
like.
of going back to biking again kasi, yun
It's
nga, sabi mo,
nice.
it's convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient because sometimes if you would take a look your NS bill or train bill or
Mm-hmm.
the train and the bus, they all come in one bill. It's just, it's a lot of money. I could save a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I'd rather take a bus. It's also their biggest quality. Very pragmatic. I would they would do everything to be practical. That's why they
Yeah.
also would just rather take a bike.
Yeah.
Like if I have to go to the grocery, I have to take one bus.
Yeah.
So like 5 stops
Mm-hmm.
to Albertine or to. But if I would just take a bike, it would only take me like 10 minutes or even lesser.
Sa akin kasi, sa bahay, 5 minutes walk.
That's
Anyway,
why.
very
Yeah,
close. So, nilalakad ko din.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Walking here is also. What else? The culture shocks. I think we have a lot. We didn't come up with a list though this time. Pero feeling ko ang dami natin culture shock.
We're gonna talk about it as we go on with this episode.
Yeah. These are just a few culture shocks that we can talk for now. For the next episode, if you want more culture shocks, we could come up with a list. I
Anyway,
think we cannot think of everything as of the moment.
that's our second
Second episode.
episode. And if you
Dami.
guys have more questions or topics that you would want us to talk about, so let us know. And see you next time.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.